comment, as well as subscribe. I'm not professed to be the best card reader on any social media platform. However, I do know how to read cards, and I am usually on point. Please don't ask me about divine masculines, divine feminines, portal, spellwork, or any of that other tarot bullshit. My readings are for informative purposes only and not to be taken as medical and or legal advice. I do read my cards literally as well as the energy, so the story does always reveal itself. Please remember that energy is not gender specific, can refer to you, someone you know, someone you have known, or someone you will know. I am politically incorrect and brutally blunt, and so if at any point during this message you are offended, so sorry in advance. Definitely not my intention. Go find yourself another tarot card reader. So anyway, Aries, this is your March 2026 reading. And energy is coming out for you in the month of March. Okay. Uh-oh, tight-lipped again. This is how you were last month. Okay. 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 Okay, so we pulled out this card, and these are new, so I haven't had a chance to name them. And then we pulled out this card. Okay, so what I am getting initially from these two cards is that somebody is basically on the hunt, on the prowl for their next romantic victim, so to speak. Not victim, I'm just joking, but somebody has started dating or has entered the dating pool. Somebody is basically trying to find them a big fish. So this is a situation where someone could be, entertaining quite a few different people, just in terms of conversation maybe. But they are trying to find out trying to find the best candidate. So this could be like, a gentleman who is dating 3 women, and all 3 of these women have something that, this person finds useful or that, makes them appealing. This would be someone who is trying to figure out which person would be the most valuable, meaning which one could do the most for somebody. That's who they're trying to figure out as well. Also, on the flip side, you could have somebody out there who is a gold digger. So basically they only date to find someone who can do something for them and everything. So somebody is actively on the dating sites or social media, entertaining, like I said, various different people, trying to find that big fish, trying to find someone who will be able to help them progress to, the next level, whatever that may be. Also, someone is fishing around trying to figure out whether or not somebody could be into the same sex or not. Also, if your birthday is coming up, Aries, which it will at the end of the month, happy birthday to you. Somebody could be sick around their birthday, so just FYI. Also, somebody could have something and not tell you about it as well, too. Somebody entertains transsexual lovers as well. Women who dress, or men who dress up as women, or women who dress up as men, however it goes down. So somebody is basically, always has multiple, options or whatever. So this could also be someone who has multiple options of the opposite sex, and they're able to keep these people on the hook because ultimately this person, somebody is gay. And so they just mess around with the opposite sex for fun or to see what somebody can get from them. So this is a situation where I'm just using this to put their energies where they fit. You can have a man out here who is a consummate gigolo. He is a consummate player. He's never settled down. He has, a woman here, woman there, woman everywhere. And the whole time, or one of the reasons why this person is able to juggle and not seem to really get emotionally attached to any one person is because this person favors the same sex. So anybody that they deal with from the opposite sex has to be doing something for them. All right, so this could be somebody who is, into the same sex, but they may, date a woman because you know, she has good credit, and so they can use her to, you know, to finance things or put things in their name or something like that. And you, Aries, or somebody else could be suspecting that that's what it is, and somebody is starting to like do some deeper investigation into, you know, somebody's lifestyle, or somebody's, you know, somebody is starting to ask questions. Well, like, why have you been dating, or why has, you know, this been going on for so long, but we've never taken it to the next, you know, the next step. Why don't you want to get married? Why don't you want to move in? Why don't you want to do this? Now, if this is not, you know, a down low situation, it could just be somebody who just basically, you know, you could be dealing with somebody this month, Aries, and they want to settle down and you just don't. You just think that there's something better out there. You could be holding out for something better, or somebody that you're dealing with is holding out for something better. 95 could be significant. Somebody could have been born in 95, or yeah, as well as 46. Somebody could be 46 years old. You could be dealing with a Libra as well. Strong Libra vibes. Aries for the month of March. Okay, let's see. What other energy do we have going for our Aries this month? Yeah, somebody is holding out for something better. Somebody is looking for something better. Somebody is trying to land them a big fish. So this is also somebody who's a clout chaser. So they bounce from person to person, club to club, situation to situation, organization to organization. Whatever seems like it's the next best thing, that person is on it. Or this is somebody who was a friend to many but a friend to none. So basically their loyalties and their alliances or their allegiances go with whomever can do something for them. And you could be like starting a peep game. Like, you will, you know, somebody's attitude, point of view, mindset changes with the weather. So it changes with whomever they are around as well. Somebody actually was supposed to be marrying somebody. There's somebody who was waiting for you, Aries, or you're waiting for somebody else to pop the question. Perhaps you've been dating this person for a very, very, very long time, like years and years and years and years and years. And it's like, okay, well, I know that I'm this person's significant other and this person is my significant other, but why haven't we taken that step to make it legal? And somebody doesn't want to make it legal as well, for whatever the reason. Somebody doesn't want to make it legal. All right, let's see what we have. Also, this could be a situation where you did settle down with somebody and somebody is just not satisfied. You marry somebody who's just not satisfied. This is somebody who's always looking to better deal you. All right, we have behind the mask. All right, so this is, yeah. Oh, okay. And we have crossroads. All right. Behind the mask and crossroads. So this could be somebody who's pressuring you, Aries, or you're pressuring somebody to make that commitment, to take that final step. And I don't think you really know this person as well as you think that you do. Okay? I don't think that you know everything about this person in terms of, you know, what this person is actually into, or what this person actually does for work, or who this person, you know, this person's true nature is. Somebody makes it look very good on the outside, but both pictures, somebody wears hoodies. Makes it look good on the outside, or somebody always has, like, you know, is always agreeable or always trying to convince something is, you know, or what am I looking for? Somebody always projects an image. All right. Somebody cannot be their authentic self, their true self. All right. Somebody is always hiding behind a mask because they are not able to present their true self, or if they're not able, or if they're able to, they choose not to. So this is somebody who really doesn't even maybe even have a true sense of self. They pretty much, project whatever they think the person that they're dealing with wants to see or wants to know. And that could actually be part of this person's game. Like tell them what they want to hear. I'm hearing tell them what they want, Fred. Tell them what they want to hear. Be who they want, project the image of the person or the thing that somebody else wants, and that's just simply not who they are. And I think that, this month, especially like near someone's birthday is what I'm hearing, they can kind of, be thinking about, well, when am I going to be able to live authentically? When am I going to be able to fly my freak flag or let my true self be shown? Or when will I get to to a level or to a place in life where I can just be me and just be free and just be at peace? Somebody, I think, is always playing the game, that they don't really have any genuine moments, or like, spontaneous moments, or moments when they just do, like everything is done, to keep up a facade. And somebody could be tired of trying to live a facade. Somebody also could be putting the screws to somebody, like either we're going to settle down or we're not going to settle down. Either, you marry me right now or it's over forever and I'm walking away. You're not going to keep. So somebody is tired of being strung along as well. And I'm getting one of the biggest reasons why somebody is stringing someone along is because somebody is into the same sex. So, yeah, somebody's into the same sex. Somebody doesn't, or if this is not somebody's into the same sex, for whatever the reason, they don't want to be with this person. But they don't want to tell this person that because of, if they do that, well then, it's going to end some type of benefit that they were receiving, or, whatever it may be. But somebody does not want to basically tell that truth, speak that truth. Like, we're never going to get married. I don't want to marry you, or I'm not the marrying type, or, I'm secretly into the same sex, or whatever the case may be. But somebody is like being put under pressure to make a decision. Should I stay or should I go? Aries. Like somebody is tired of waiting. So okay, we'll just say that this is somebody who is into the same sex, right? They have basically exhausted every single excuse in the world as to why they don't want to get married or go to the next level. Every single excuse in the world. It's always something. I don't have enough money, or we need to get a bigger house, or blah, 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 mañana, mañana, mañana. It's always tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. And somebody is tired of waiting. Somebody is like, I don't want to hear it anymore. Like, are we going to do this or are we not going to do this? Somebody is also fishing around because somebody is starting to suspect that is the reason why, like I said earlier, the situation has not progressed. Yeah. This could also be, no. I mean, this could be a situation where there was some type of childhood trauma that happened in the past, and that has impacted the ability for somebody to authentically be themselves or to be able to love. For some, like past traumas or childhood traumas, have always, plagued this person, to where they have problems forming commitments or attachments or trusting or being intimate with someone, because it basically, triggers old wounds and all. And this person has never wanted to admit that. So if this is, say this, and I don't know, I mean, this is definitely geared towards a man because I'm not really hearing anything about the feminine, but I mean, I could be wrong. But say there was a young man that would, growing up, he was a victim of, or he was essayed by a family member. You know what I mean? By a parent or something like that. All right. And he's carried that trauma around with him his whole life, And so as an adult now, it's been quite difficult, for him to trust, for him to form, healthy, sexual relationships or, romantic relationships because of, the conditioning that he received as a child. And so, somebody is starting to realize now that they can't keep, floating through life in denial, like it's not affecting them, or, this is not the reason why, or, I can't keep hiding behind, these lies or, these stories anymore. And now somebody is really starting to ask and starting to dig in, and somebody really wants to know what the fuck is going on. Like somebody has been very good at being able to talk their way out of things, or somebody always has an answer or a logical explanation for whatever it is that is happening, or that, something that they've done, or, whatever. And now it's, this person is reaching the end of the road with that because whomever they're dealing with, they don't want to hear it anymore. Like, it's always a reason. You always have a lie. It's always this. It's always that. So, like, okay, what the fuck is it? Like, so when are we going to get this together? Or when are you going to have your part? Or however it goes down. All right. All right. So what was the past energy for this for my Aries? All right, we have Two of Cups, High Priestess. And then we have Page of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have King of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If this is not, then, this could very well be you as, somebody's husband in the relationship. At the bottom, look, this King of Cups. Somebody's trying to offer him a cup of love, and he's just looking at it like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want that shit. Somebody is very money, focused on money. So any partnerships that this person gets, it has some type of financial benefit to it. Somebody doesn't want love. Somebody needs money and stability. Period. Somebody wants, they don't want love. They want money and stability. But this could be talking about a secret partnership. Somebody could have had a secret baby, and you could just be finding this out. So now, somebody's excuses about why they can't be with someone. So this could be, with this secret baby. This could be a, say, this is a female and she's dealing with more than one person, but perhaps one person she's seeing is the money man. They help her out financially. They make sure that she has gas in her car and everything like that. And then the other person, is the sex person. They're great in bed and everything, but they don't really have a lot to offer outside of, being great in bed, and so on and so forth. Well, this person could have messed up with, the sex person and found themselves, pregnant or something like that. Well, naturally, she's not going to want to tell the money man that she's pregnant because, number one, he's going to start asking, well, how did you get pregnant? Because we don't really have sex. And, once that happens, then her money is going to stop. So, this could be somebody who was like, who would be putting the money man off. Like, if he would ask, well, can I come over? Can I come see you? Or like, what you doing? Like, I'm about to come over. Oh, no, I'm tired, or I don't feel good, or, I'll call you tomorrow. Like, now it's not really a good time for you to come over. Like, I'll see you. I'll call you tomorrow. Or my stomach hurts. Somebody has like a lot of stomach aches. Or somebody has like a chronic condition that is always, as of late, seems to be flaring up and bothering somebody as well. Somebody got pregnant and they don't know how to tell their person, the money man or the other person, that they are with child. Not for all, but for some. But, so this could be a situation, where they have become smitten with the sex person, but they don't want to tell the money person because that's going to blow the, that's going to stop their money. And the sex person don't really have any money. They're just good in bed. Hmm. Yeah, they're just good in bed. So now the money person could be like, listen, I'm coming over. You know what I'm saying? I done did X, Y, and Z. What you mean I can't come over? Like, it's been 2 weeks. You mean to tell me your stomach been hurting for 2 weeks? Like, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. And now somebody basically, they run out of excuses. Somebody wants access. Somebody wants their things. The excuses are done. Somebody is tired of listening to excuses. Somebody is tired of listening to the excuses. Like, what's up? I want it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody doesn't want to hear any more explanations as to why something is not happening, or as to why somebody is not receiving something or anything. Somebody wants their things. They want to know. They want answers. They want results. They want something. Okay? They want motion. They want action. They want something. They want it now. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want any more excuses. Period. Period. All right, what is the current energy for my Aries out here for March 2026? Yeah, somebody owes somebody some money. I'm gonna put this back. Somebody owes somebody some money, and somebody wants their money now. Like, bruh, it's been blah 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 blah, and you still ain't got my dough. Like, I need my money. Okay. All right, what is the present energy for Aries for 2026? I'm sorry, March 2026. All right, we have Judgment, and then we have the Devil. Okay. So somebody started seeing their ex again. Somebody basically started up a relationship with their ex, or reunited a relationship with their ex. And that's the reason why you can't come over, Aries, or why you're telling somebody else that you can't come over. Mm. First of all, if that is the case, and if you are trying to be a player out here, you call yourself like holding somebody off and keeping somebody at bay and everything, that shit's about to blow up. Somebody's getting ready to pop up on somebody. Somebody is about to get some bad karma. Okay, some very, very, very bad karma behind trying to lie and or manipulate somebody. So that's going to be an issue. Or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Somebody also basically thought that they would be able to juggle a situation. So going back to somebody could be on a down low. So somebody figured that they would be able to juggle two situations, be in a relationship and have, a same-sex relationship. So somebody made the decision not to get married or not to tie themselves down, perhaps because of this. And could be the reason why. But yeah, and somebody feels very betrayed. Somebody is, yeah. So this could be a situation, Aries, where you reconcile with somebody and basically the same roadblocks and or problems that the relationship presented in the first place, which caused you all to break up, are presenting themselves again. And now you could be sitting and wondering like, okay, why is this not like, why are we not doing X, Y, and Z, or why blah, 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 blah. And somebody is starting to suspect, is now starting to dig in and starting to pay attention and starting to, be more observant in somebody's behavior. Also, this could be a situation where, remember I said that somebody basically is a friend to everybody and a friend to none. So this could also be a situation where somebody has decided to be duplicitous, or to be what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody has no problem bringing a bone and or carrying a bone. Somebody will purposely try to pit two sides against the other to see which side is going to be the victorious one, and whichever side is the victorious one is the side that they are going to want to stick to and want to be on. And I'm showing you this because this is somebody fishing. So this is somebody fishing for the winner, fishing for the victor. And whoever it is that emerges victorious is the person that they want to associate and or connect themselves to. So this could be a situation where two people, so say this is, say this is somebody and they're dating two people, and both the people are in the same industry, both the people are, comparable in ability, whatever. This person will just sit back and observe, maybe throw a curveball in the mix to see, who can get the, who responds or who fares better in the situation. And whomever they think is going to be the up and coming person is the person that they try to attach themselves to. Also, this could be a situation where somebody could be getting married or staying married. So there could be like some type of family business or some type of business venture or something like that, where would influence somebody's decision on whether or not they want to remain in a relationship and or married to somebody. Somebody is at a crossroads right now. Somebody's at a crossroads on whether or not they should leave somebody or not. So this could be a situation. So say, you are, I'll just use, say that you are in a profession where, you are very limited in what it is that you can purchase and or what you can purchase. All right. And so, okay, better example. Say you own a restaurant, and when you go to buy supplies, because you don't have a corporate account with suppliers, you have to pay regular retail prices for things, versus versus someone who has a commercial account with said retailer. So because you don't have a commercial account, that means you're going to have to pay more money. And say you have, an event where you need some supplies right now. So you don't have the time to fill out the application and wait to see if you get approved or denied. You need this stuff right now. You go and you basically align yourself with someone who has a commercial account. So if you need that, you can just use theirs. There is somebody out here who basically picks and chooses their people according to how they can, help them out like that, if that makes sense. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That little piece right there. So, all right. And what is the outcome for this energy from my Aries? Somebody decided to get married to somebody knowing that they were into the same sex. Somebody thought that they would be able to hide it and or keep it a secret. And now the facade is kind of coming down. People are starting to, look. So again, this is someone who, say you got with someone or you were dealing with somebody and it was just something, it was just, you didn't know what it was, but y'all can never progress to the next level. It was just always something. You always seem to have something, some old, itchy, scratchy stuff, and this person would swear that they were, weren't with a woman, or you've never caught them with a woman, but there's always some type of, suspicious type of whatever, or however it goes down. And, you know, I'm hearing in sexually, somebody can't keep their okay, so part when they're facing you, so they have to hit it from behind in order to, is what I'm hearing. Um, so this is, somebody who decided that they would be able to keep this part a secret, you know, they'd be able to keep that part of their life a secret. Still do it, but keep it a secret. So somebody got married knowing that they were into the same sex because somebody believed that they would be able to juggle both. And say you got with this person the first time, and the first time it was, it didn't work out, and this person, and you ask this person, well, what happened, and this person is saying, they're giving you a whole plethora of reasons about, why they were disengaged in a relationship, well, you let it. So, okay, now the second time, all the things that this person complained about the first time, you've remedied that. You know what I mean? You lost the weight, you started a business, so now you have money, all the things that all the reasons they gave you as to why they couldn't keep their dick hard, you know what I'm saying, you have fixed. So now why your dick not staying hard? I don't know where that just came from. And somebody's trying to figure that out. And that's what somebody is starting to say, okay, well, maybe it's not all those things. Maybe this motherfucker just don't like girls, or maybe she just don't like men. Oh, wow. All right, what is the outcome energy for this? Yeah, this is at the bottom of the deck. Look, it's like somebody is asking you, are you gay? And and this person doesn't know what to say. They are stunned. Like, what? Like, where you get that from? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody is shocked that somebody picked up on it by somebody's birthday. Or something could happen around somebody's birthday. Somebody could have, like, I'm hearing mouth sores. Somebody could need to go to the doctor as well. Somebody definitely, this is my interracial relationship card. Somebody definitely is dealing with somebody who dresses up as a woman as well. Okay. Yeah. Wife wanted, rich, beautiful, and obedient. Yeah, this could be what somebody is talking of, like saying to you. I mean, you want to argue too much, or you wanted this too much, or you wanted that too much, or we fought too much, we did this too much, blah, 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 blah. Now all those things are gone and somebody still listening. Yeah, somebody just flat out asked somebody, or somebody is looking for someone that's not going to pick up on the fact that that's actually what it is. That's actually what it is. So this could be a situation where somebody will start dating and, and claim somebody as their significant other, and they'll date this person, and then, eventually this person will start to ask questions and or suspect, like, what's the deal? Why is this not, blah, 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 blah. And then it's time to move on to the next one and find somebody else that is not hip to the game. All right, the outcome energy is the World card, Queen of Wands, Worst Spheres. I'm sorry, Worst Spheres, Ten of Swords. That's what I'm hearing, is that somebody's worst fears coming true. At the bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Swords. Somebody could have started to suspect, and somebody could have questioned somebody, and as a result, somebody did end the relationship with someone because they asked, like, "Are you gay? Like, what's going on?" So somebody decided to end the relationship, or somebody found out that somebody was gay and ended their relationship with that person because they found this out. And this is the thing, somebody could be scared. Okay, so this is also what I'm getting is somebody's partner is red bottoms could be significant too. Somebody has dough. The woman has dough. Somebody could be like a doctor, a nurse in a nursing field or something like that. Also, if not, somebody needs to go to the doctor as well. So first of all, somebody needs to go to the doctor because somebody could have mouth sores. Or somebody could be getting, like, yeah. Somebody, if this is not, okay, all right, well, I am getting, there's just no way around this. Somebody could have accused somebody of giving them something. And so the accused broke up with the person, broke up with the accuser. In some cases, that's because the accused contracted something in a same sex, whatever. Is what you don't know. Also, there is somebody out there who has something deadly and they are making a decision to, what's the word I'm looking for? Still entertain. Still entertain. Okay, on a side note, somebody has a down ass bitch. Somebody's broad is down for them. Somebody possibly took a case for somebody and somebody is going to take the jail time. Somebody's going to take the jail time for somebody. Somebody doesn't want to see their person go to jail as well. So this could be a situation where somebody's house got ran up in and they were actually keeping something for somebody else. And now the person whose house it is facing jail time or however it goes down. Somebody could be like, I'm just going to go ahead and tell them it's mine because I don't want them to go to jail. Also, somebody could be facing a case right now, and this could be a situation where somebody is facing a case or in the middle of a case. Okay, and through the trial or the court or whatever, it's coming out that this person was messing around on the side. All right, names start coming out of the woodwork, things like that, messing around on the side. Something about England is significant as well. The Queen. Hmm. Okay. Something about ever since the queen died, it's been nothing but betrayal going on and backbiting. All right. Anyway, um, but this person finds out that the other person was doing all kinds of craziness, whatever. Now this person is the person whose case it is scared now that their significant other is gonna leave, because if she leaves, she's leaving and she's not gonna give a fuck that he's on, he has this case. He's scared that she could, basically turn state's evidence against them, or this could be a situation where there's two people who caught a case together, and throughout this case the woman is finding out that this nigga has been doing all kinds of ill ass shit behind her back, or vice versa. And so now she could be like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? This could be somebody's wife. And they find out that this person got a boyfriend, a girlfriend for the boyfriend, like all kinds of shit. And they're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm about to leave. Like, this nigga been playing me the whole time. And they say, you know what? I tell you what, let me start talking to get some time knocked off of my sentence. Somebody is also worried about that happening too. Just FYI. Yeah, somebody is scared that somebody's also going to tell on them. Somebody is scared that somebody is going to rat them out so they can get out of jail. That somebody's going to turn state's evidence. That's what I keep hearing. So they can get out of jail. Yeah. I mean, this could be a situation where two people are together and they are just together. They're not, like, they're just together. The woman is sick of this nigga, but they've been together for so long, or however, they got kids. How it is. Women will stay for a variety of reasons. And so now, they done ran up in the house and everything. So now both of y'all are sitting in jail and shit. And then you find out while you sitting in jail that this nigga then basically has been, co-opted and financing a whole other bitch's lifestyle. And, all the money that you taking these risks for and you taking these chances for, he's spending it on other bitches. And, you know what I'm saying? These bitches living just as good as you are. You about to be like, man, fuck you, fuck that, I'm out. Somebody is about to start talking so they can get out of jail. And this is a woman too. So if you caught a case with a woman and you did her wrong, baby, please know. Yes, also, somebody did actually burn their person too. This woman is burning, and perhaps she gave you this Queen of Wands, or this could be you, Aries. But what is it, Leo? But if somebody out here that's sick, somebody's wand has something growing on it or has something on it. And we did see the sick in the mouth card. So like I said, somebody could have mouth sore. Somebody could have got their little Peter sucked by the wrong person as well. All right, and close this out for you, Aries. Give me some, okay. Ooh. Somebody's side bitch. Somebody's side bitch. What else we got for Aries? Somebody does, all right, no money in the reverse. So somebody is making dough. Somebody does not give a fuck. We have something happening in the next 1 to 3 days. Oh, that's a lot. Twins, you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could have twins. We have white in the reverse. All right. So that could have a plethora of meanings. All right. It could mean, I said somebody was of a interracial. So it could mean that whatever ethnicity it is not Caucasian. Somebody could be the person who is, this energy could resonate with. I don't know. You can have a white car as well. Somebody is cheating. And somebody dates prostitutes online. So somebody basically, goes and slides in people's DMs. Somebody's a whore bag. All right, what else? Anything else for my Aries before we close this up? We have they are so jealous in the reverse. So somebody just doesn't care. But we did see that. somebody could be possibly trying to make somebody jealous and it's just not working. Somebody does not care. We have Hispanic in the reverse too. This could be a Hispanic person. I don't know. But we have Hispanic, okay? Somebody is now getting a divorce and they want you back in the reverse. Alright, we have bromance at the bottom of the deck. So anyway, Aries, I hope that helps. And until the next time, please don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe. I think we hit one person on here. If you want to ask me a question before I log off, please do. I extend that courtesy to whoever's left on there after I'm done reading. I'll pick one person. Okay, guess not. They logged off. Well, anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys find the channel. I hope the message has helped you resonate, and until the next time, deuces.